All right. Welcome to the Minted Music Report. I'm your host, Nathan Genever. I'm joined by the co-founder, co-initiator of the Seker Factory DAO, Tiffany O. Also joined by award-winning music producer, singer-songwriter, YUNICE.
Hello.
And again, Grammy-nominated, multi-platinums producer, Frankie Styles. So, I mean, we've done our research and our homework here at the Minted Music Report. So welcome. Thanks everybody for joining us. This is a cool project that we've been working on here at the Seker DAO, where we want to create a place where everybody is the curator. So we opened up a voting system where you, the token holders of many different tokens, every music nominee that was nominated for this list, special communities like the Seed Club, Friends with Benefits, these also were able to vote on this list of a hand-picked group of artists, and hand-picked not by me, not by Tiffany, not by Eunice, not by Frankie, not by somebody else, but by you, the token holders, the people that participate in Web3 music. So we're excited to showcase what you've all decided is the top 10 coolest music in Web3 music. So welcome to our stream. This is on koop.xyz. A big thank you to koop.xyz. They've been very supportive of Web3 streamers and creating a new world for streaming where we can monetize with tokens as opposed to Amazon taking 70% of everything everywhere. So thank you to Coop, and if you want, you can support the Seker DAO. The Seker DAO is a place where artists can come together to build together. It's a place where we support people trying to get into this Web3 space. And it's a place where we believe in democratic curation, where people come together to decide what's cool and try to break down some of the traditional models of the entertainment industry and make a place where everybody can decide together what is awesome and what is something to be propped up and brought to the forefront. So I think that's a pretty decent intro. I'm going to go ahead and toss it off to my co-initiator, Tiffany, who has some more specific details about this particular process, how the voting went, and how our nominees were selected and all that good stuff. So without further ado, Tiffany.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I'll keep it short. I think most of you guys who will be watching this, it's because you guys have learned about our project through Twitter, which is exactly where we first started. So this whole process took 2 phases. The first phase being open nomination available on Twitter. Basically, all you had to do was name an artist and a song that you wanted to nominate. All of them that were listed in reply to our Twitter post, or Twitter tweet, were added to the nomination list, and that was what was voted on. The second phase, as Nathan has mentioned before, the voting happens on our Discord, but we try to make this process as open and accessible to as many communities as possible. Basically, several communities like official tokens, as well as if you hold an NFT from the nominated list, you are also welcome to vote. This is also our first episode. We're just starting this off. Our main goal is to make this as accessible, as approachable, as easy as possible. So this is a learning process for us. If you guys have any feedback or any comments or questions, please go ahead and DM us, hit us up on Discord, Twitter. We're all over the place. So without further ado, I think we should get to our top 10.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, should we let our other co-hosts maybe introduce themselves real quick?
Yeah.
Because they're important. I think.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, so Eunice and Frankie Styles do a lot of support here at the DAO too. So if you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Well, I'm Eunice. I'm just happy to be here. I love watching this music NFT movement grow day by day, for real. I joined the space around last June. minted my first NFT in November, and already it's March, and like every day there's just something new and something growing, and especially at Seker DAO. So I'm excited to see our first episode bloom.
Woo! Woo! Okay. Studio audience goes wild.
So yeah, I'm Frankie Styles. Yeah, I'm a music producer. I just am here to listen to music and have fun. Yeah, I've been in Web3 a little over a year. My first NFT I minted was October of last year, and yeah, like Eunice said, it's been changing every day. So I'm just here to experiment and have fun, honestly. That's all.
And you're going to be seeing more of them later, maybe. I don't know that. But if anybody's out there watching now or watching in the future and you're in Los Angeles and you would like to be a part of this, you're more than welcome to join us in our factory here and be in our live studio audience for this. We will be, over the course of tonight, having other people join us tonight. So bear with us. This is, like as Tiffany mentioned, our first episode. So there's going to be some technical difficulties. There's going to be some things that are going to be kind of coming in as we go. So we'll be joined by some music performers that are in this list tonight. We're really excited to have them. We might even have a special live performance, kind of impromptu as well. So we'll keep the stream going. We're doing it live, which is also, this is not a pre-recorded thing. So keep that in mind. I hope something fails. I guarantee you something will fail. It already has. So I'll go ahead and I'll hand it over to Tiff. So Tiff has been dealing with this list of artists. And when I mean dealing, she's had the privilege of hanging out with and talking to this list of artists for a long time. And so she knows this list probably better than any of us. And if you're on this list or if you're a Web3 artist, you probably know Tiffany. So I think she's the best one to introduce our number 10 artists of the night.
So we're starting off the night with a piece by Alec, HeyBela, and Pete Rango called Porto Barrio. Woo. Woo.
Como el año llegó, no llegamos a viejos. Tú mi punto ciego, por tu culpa casi que me cayó. Tú que decías que me amabas, te quedó grande esa palabra. Ya lo ves que nada es como antes. Buscando humo y yo quiero un diamante. Eso duele amor, y a pesar de ello voy escuchando tu canción mientras paso por tu barrio, pensando en lo difícil que no tenerte a diario. Pero sé que no vas a volver, que lo haces por mi bien, porque a veces no alcanza con querer. Suena la misma canción mientras paso por tu barrio. Yo he empezado a creer que eres un mal necesario, y mejor que no vas a volver, baby, hazlo por mi bien, porque a veces no alcanza con querer.
Me llenaste como un cenote, jugaste con mi corazón como deporte. It was the summer, we were in love and never did learn together. Then it was autumn, that's when I lost you, left me with hurt and tears. Didn't know if I said enough, could it be I'll be better off? I was only resentful cause I couldn't tell you the way that I felt from the jump. I know the gaslighter in two ways, had us both tripping over our shoelaces. Now I'm riding on new waves, improving on all of our mistakes. Tuve que crecer de todo que aprendí. Todavía recuerdo el último beso que te di cuando pasaste por mi barrio para decirme que no podrías quedar por mi lado y que no ibas a volver. Lo hiciste por mi bien, but maybe someday we could still be friends.
que no vas a volver. Baby, hazlo por mi bien, porque a veces no alcanza con querer.
Do tonight was to get Alec involved. We're just rushing things, so we have a segment where we're going to be bringing people in through Discord, and Alec was unfortunately unable to make it. But if he does at some point later in the evening, we'll go ahead and slide Alec into the mix and get him here on Discord to talk about Porto Barrio. That was a beautiful song. I really enjoy that one myself personally. Um, Anybody want to say anything about Porto Barrio? Does anybody have any comments on that?
Suavecito. We're there. Very good. Yes, Alec, tune in. We're thinking of you.
We'll be here. So I think we're going to go ahead and move into our number 9 artist for the evening. And this artist we actually do have on a call. So we're going to go ahead and bring in the number 9 artist. I'll hand it over to Tiff so that Tiff can do a quick little interview with the number 9 artist.
So coming in at number 9 is KarmaVioletta. The song is called So Deep. And I believe we have them on Discord. Thank you so much. I'm sure this was quite the rush. I can't believe you guys actually made it. Thank you for taking the time. But I want to jump right into it. So tell us a little bit about So Deep. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing right now.
Yeah, so deep. We wrote it actually in the beginning of our relationship 3 years ago or so, three to 4 years ago now. And it's about that feeling that you get when you're falling in love with someone and it kind of hits you, like you realize that you're falling so deeply for this person, for your person. And at the same time, it's kind of this dichotomy of having gratitude for everything that happened prior, even past relationships, because you realize like they have gotten you to where you are now and with who you are now and have gotten you to a better place. So that's kind of the what the whole song is about. And then also just ultimately knowing that you're the one who has the answers. So always, listen to yourself, trust yourself, and love yourself first, and then everything else will fall into place.
That's beautiful. That actually makes a lot of sense. When your song got nominated, it was one of my favorites on the list. So it's so beautiful to hear the background story about how this came to be. So real quick, we're trying to keep this super short and not hold you guys up. But what are you guys up to nowadays? Do you have anything coming up that you want the audience to know about? Anything that you want to promote, plug, any of that?
Yeah, for sure. So we have actually this song. We dropped a like free NFT on Showtime, Showtime.xyz. That's like an alternate cover if you pre-save the song. So anyone who wasn't able to get this song or wants like a more accessible entry, we have that going on. We're also excited about playing the Headless Chaos show in NFT NYC. We'll be DJing as Chaos and then throwing in some of our own songs, some songs from Song Camp members, and a bunch of music NFTs, which is what we've enjoyed playing in our recent DJ sets. We also have a weekly wave letter from Wave World, which is kind of our meta label collective we have that just went out today. If you want to check out some of the songs on there that Violetta actually helps curate, and Frederico, who's our contributing writer, making a bunch of music as always. I don't know, do we have anything else?
Yeah. No, you pretty much covered it all. And yeah, we released actually So Deep originally on Sound a few months ago. It was our genesis on Sound. And we're definitely planning another sound drop soon, like in the next month. So stay tuned for that too.
That's super exciting. I'm super looking forward to New York because I plan on being there. Definitely going to show up at the Chaos event. It's a 2-day event, right?
Yeah. One day will be like the Song Camp Chaos show, and then the next one will be more of like a catalog heavy one, but they collaborated on both of them.
Amazing. Okay, well, can't wait to see you guys there. And thank you so much for popping in and have an awesome rest of your night. Thank you.
Likewise. Thank you for having us.
Yes, we appreciate it, and thank you for nominating and voting for us, those who voted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pardon the technical difficulty there. We had a disconnect on OBS. That's either on our side or on the ingest side. But you might have missed a few seconds of the last of that, and I think it was just, yeah.
So, one of the next big event that's happening for KarmaVioletta is that they will be performing at NFT NYC. If you guys are going to New York, I'm personally super excited. It's the first time I'm going to that conference weekend. So hope to see you guys there. If you guys do go, definitely show up to the Chaos event that's in collaboration with Catalog, I believe on the 12th and the 13th. Don't quote me on that, but definitely check the dates. I'm getting the thumbs up from an official Song Camp person, so right here in the old noggin. So yeah, definitely show up to that. Are we good to play the song? Yeah, there we go. Okay, all the information for how to follow up on what KarmaVioletta is up to will be on the screen. Let's jump right into it. The song is called So Deep.
Sometimes you don't know what's hit you till it's too late. When you've already fallen so deep. Sometimes you don't know how much they mean to you till it's too late. 'Cause I've already fallen for you. So deep.
All right, that was So Deep by KarmaVioletta. Beautiful, love it, so great, so deep. That was awesome. And thank you for coming in and doing the Discord call with us, being our very first Discord call into our live stream.
The Genesis.
Yeah, and it went actually like pretty well. So that was better than the technical gods would have allowed normally. So thank you again. Thank you for coming to describe your song, who you are, where they came from, what you're doing next, and that was a beautiful song. This next song is by an artist that maybe not a lot of you know. He's maybe a smaller artist in the Web3 space. I'm kidding. This next artist is I think somebody that a lot of people here probably know, and is if you've ever met him, I think that you'll all agree that this person is amazing. He's an amazing human being. He is really kind and nice and super fun to hang around. He often talks about how special it is to be, commented on like that, but he fucking deserves it. So this next one is from TK, and TK has the song, Password. Sorry, he's got a lot of songs. I think I nominated in this a different song than Password.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people nominated this one. So.
Well, this is what the people wanted, not what I wanted. So, yeah, TK Password. TK is a Web3 kind of all in one. He does a lot of work everywhere. I know recently he's been traveling around the country. He's been playing South by Southwest. He's been playing NFT LA, moving.
Mexico City. Also, at Una Ocasión in Mexico City, put up by Max Pretense. Just a little shout out. I heard that event was awesome. TK did a great job, as well did all the other artists and lineups. So, fun fact.
Also, Campfire in
yes.
South by Southwest. We got to hang out all 30 artists in one place in Austin. We were writing songs, so shout out to TK. You're a real one.
Yeah, he's just like a super cool guy. If you ever get the chance to meet him, I'm speaking for him, but just go introduce yourself to him. He's super cool. And so I think now we'll go ahead and just get into the song. Let's check out TK's Password.
What a disaster, cause we're moving backwards. We're grieving the past, are you scared of me now? You know I want you for damn sure, so what are you mad for? Let's meet on the dance floor and let it all out. What a disaster, cause we're moving faster. I know that you ask, maybe I'm shutting you down. Okay, if you need the answer, then love is the password. The key to the castle, forever end now. Floating in the wind, but I'm scared cause I'm tripping over you. Swimming through your tears cause you swear they don't love you like I do. Cause I can see the light in the sky from a different point of view. And you're the star that I follow. But you're clinging to your fears cause you're scared that I'm getting close to you. When I appear in your head cause you thought I never knew. But you look me in the eyes and you lied even though I knew the whole truth. It's in your heart, but it's hollow. What a disaster, cause we're moving backwards. We're grieving the past, are you scared of me now? You know I want you for damn sure, so what are you mad for? Let's meet on the dance floor and let it out. What a disaster, cause we're moving faster. I know that you ask, maybe I'm shutting you down. Okay, if you need the answer, then love is the password. The key to the castle, forever end now. Waiting for a change in the air cause your love is overdue. Strumming on my pain cause I swear ain't no getting over you. I can feel desire in your heart, you just gotta see it through. wasn't involved at all. Searching cause I'm lost in your love. But baby, I will never give up on us. Loved you like I wanted it all. Hurt you like I wasn't involved at all. Searching cause I'm lost in your love. But baby, I will never give up on us. What a disaster, cause we're moving backwards. We're grieving the past, are you scared of me now? I want you for damn sure, so what are you mad for? Let's meet on the dance floor and let it all out. What a disaster, cause we're moving faster. I know that you asked, baby, I'm shutting you down. Okay, if you need the answer, then love is the password. Key to the castle, forever and now.
All right, that was TK Password. What an amazing voice. Can I also get anybody to agree with me that TK has just a fucking amazing voice?
Great voice.
Super awesome human, but also an amazing voice. That's an awesome song. We had him perform here at the Seker Factory DAO live, and I will say that there was another song that I nominated. I can't remember what it was at this point, but it got lit. And the way that he brought in the crowd and stuff is so fucking awesome. So if you ever get a chance to see TK, I think his next performance will be at NFT NYC, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure he'll be at NFT NYC. I'm pretty sure I see his tweets all the time. So he's already booking his tickets. I think he was saying something about how he's just landed back in LA and he's already booking his tickets to NFT NYC. So go see TK. He's awesome. But you might have noticed that there's been a change in our lineup here. So Eunice is now sitting to my left and has picked up a guitar for some reason. Eunice, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Eunice. Pick up my NFT.
So this is obviously YADZI, maybe not so obviously. And so YADZI definitely deserves a proper introduction. And YADZI is going to be on the next of our list, making it into the number 10, 9, 8, 7. You count the list backwards? Awesome. So the number 7 position will be YADZI. But yeah, sitting on my left is YADZI. He's an awesome musician that is a part of Song Camp, but who cares about Song Camp? YADZI is his own individual person. YADZI.
Song Camp.
Okay,
great.
we all care about Song Camp, yes. But all I'm saying is that YADZI's amazing, and beyond Song Camp, I would listen to YADZI anyway. So I've had the pleasure of seeing him live. I listened to a lot of the music that he's done. We're going to be playing a music video for the first time on this list, which is it's a sick music video, man. Really well done.
Thank you.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about the music video?
Sure, yeah. So, man, it was like it was cool because it's like a bootstrap kind of vibe. We made it with zero budget. I co-directed it. I edited it myself in iMovie because that's how we do it.
Amazing.
And yeah, it was really fun to make. I made it between Albany, New York, which is where I grew up. I shot part of it over last summer in a theater called the Albany Civic Theater, and so we got like the whole like lighting rig and stuff like that going, just like kind of like called in favors from friends. Shout out to Ulysses Media who helped shoot that part of it. And then I shot the other parts of it here in LA, mostly over by the LA River.
That's what I recognized. I was like, oh my God, he's in the river.
Yes, I was in the. If I had done that music video, we did it like at the end of last year. If I had done it like last week, I would have been in the water, but it was all dried up last year.
Got it. Well, I can't tell you shot it or not shot it, but edited it in iMovie. So
yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Just you know.
Shout out
getting ready.
iMovie.
Yeah, shout out iMovie, indeed. Okay, well then let's hop on to it. So this is the official music video for Catch Me by YADZI.
When you tell me everything's gonna be alright, is that a lie? Is that a lie? I've been waiting for a spark in the dark, but the fire won't start and the sun don't rise. Yeah, the sun don't rise. Wish I could fly right back, rip it up again. 19 people fucking in the back of the van, carefree, but with trees I was making plans. Whole world like a gun in the palm of my hand. Oh, and now we're lying on the bed after everything we said. Both trying so hard not to be the one to cry. I don't wanna waste your time. It's just the harder I try, the more I fuck up my life. All that I seem to find, all the demons inside. Help me, I'm searching for my head. Lost it a while back when I left. Look to the stars, hold out your arms. Catch me, I'm falling, falling apart. Help me, I'm searching for my soul. It's just like me, but made of gold. Look to the stars, hold out your arms. Catch me, I'm falling, falling apart. When I told you there was nothing on my mind, it was a lie, it was a lie. I'm holding my tongue from the drum, I'ma give it all up and let it fly. I'm on my last life, baby, cause I try to put it into words, but you act like you only heard the one thing that I said that made you pissed, and now I'm picking up the pieces of myself that I can't tell them mine are yours, but no, it's fine, we'll just move on, there's nothing wrong, so there's no reason to cry. I don't wanna waste your time. It's just the harder I try, the more I fuck up my life. All that I seem to find, all the demons inside. Help me, I'm searching for my head. Lost it a while back when I left. Look to the stars, hold out your arms. Catch me, I'm falling, falling apart. Help me, I'm searching for my soul. It's just like me, but made of gold. Look to the stars, hold out your arms. Catch me, I'm falling, falling apart.
So we noticed that chat is absolutely correct, not always correct, but this time they were correct, and that was a fucking awesome song, man. I've had the privilege of seeing that live and getting to jump up and down and hang out to that song. It was so fucking cool. So now I think we have a very special thing that we're going to do, where YADZI's going to perform live, and I have no idea what you're about to perform right now. It might be weird. Nobody knows. So I think, since I can't introduce it, just fucking hit it, man, and do what you feel.
Hell yeah. All right, so I was gonna perform a song called Catch Me, but then y'all just heard it, so fuck that. I'll sing another song. This one is an unreleased one. I do have an EP dropping literally like tonight. Well, depending where you are. So like, it drops literally in like 2 hours from now. I guess everywhere. Actually, yeah, everywhere. It drops in like 2 hours.
That's big fucking news that we should have known, and we should have promoted here at the MMR report. YADZI's got a drop coming in fucking 2 hours. Everybody get on it.
Midnight Eastern time. My debut EP called Into Our Hands drops. I'm super stoked. This song is like sort of almost like a B-side of it. I wrote this song at the same time that I wrote all those other songs, but I'm keeping it in the pocket for now. So the only place to see this song is live. It's like here, like perhaps right now at the Seker Factory.
Amazing. You heard it from YADZI himself. Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, love it. Kill it.
It's called Ride or Die. All right, cool. Ever since day one, we were just synced up, spent every moment together, but still it was never quite enough. Everyone was jealous, took them long enough to tell us. Sneaking away wasn't hard when we were always left alone. Made a hole in your pale green eyes. Please remind me you're mine. Maybe I'll sleep tonight. You don't even gotta say a word to make me love you. You don't even gotta say believe like everything's alright. If you ever got a problem, boy, you know I got you every time. You're my ride or die. 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 Oh. You're my ride or die. You're my ride or die. Oh. Ever since day one, you had me fucked up. I keep having all these dreams of you and me walking on a ledge, and you slip and fall and I jump. Don't even think I just jump. For you I would go on the run, load up the gun, love burning bright as the sun. Together we're more than our some of me, some of you is forever entwined. Take my hand, one last glance into darkness. We'll dive. You don't even gotta say a word to make me love you. You don't even gotta make believe like everything's alright. If you ever got a problem, boy, you know I got you every time. You're my ride or die. 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 Oh. You're my ride or die. You're my ride or die. Oh. Yeah. Oh. You're my ride or die. Oh. My ride or die. Oh. You're my ride or die. Oh. Thank you guys so much.
Goddamn, man. Yeah. You're an amazing vocalist. That's awesome. And this is not the first time I've heard you sing, so I've known this for a minute, but to do it just live like that, you had no idea you were going to perform that. You just came in and...
Well, yeah, I had no idea. I just brought my guitar.
Yeah, well,
I had no idea. Oh, this silly thing.
There's some bards in the world that just go around singing music and bringing the joy of their voices to everybody. Wish I had the talent. Amazing, dude, seriously beautiful vocals. And that's just unreleased. That's something that's going to happen later potentially.
It's unreleased. It's in the works. It's in the pipe. We'll see.
Awesome.
It's coming. Don't worry.
As they say, it's coming. So I'll go ahead and hand it to Tim.
Thank you guys so much for
Yeah,
having me. Thank you for doing this. MMR. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. No, I want to do one little final plug because you actually have quite a lot of things coming down the pipeline, right? Obviously, we talked about the EP happening tomorrow, tonight, very soon, 2 hours. We also have another drop that's coming up. Do you want to talk about that?
Well, sure, Tiff. I'd love to. I have my Genesis sound drop coming on, what's today, Thursday? Tuesday, 4/4, April 4th, at 12:30 Pacific, 3:30 Eastern. I'm dropping no other song than Catch Me, which is the one on the music video that you all just watched. I'm super, super excited to give Catch Me a home on a Web3 home, I should say, on Sound XYZ.
That's beautiful. And then for all of our viewers who are in LA, I heard from a little birdie. I mean, I heard from you, but
I'm a little birdie.
You could be a little birdie. That you have a live show.
Yeah, I literally just booked it like 2 days ago, so this is
damn.
alpha. Yeah, you got the alpha. I have a live show, yes, here in LA. I'm playing at the Viper Room Lounge, which is like the downstairs, little like cozy, intimate part of the Viper Room.
Very
Super
cool.
stoked on that show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be April 21st at 10 o'clock.
Amazing. And
Oh,
how do
yeah.
we get tickets?
You get tickets from me. You got DM me at YADZI Music, wherever
Perfect.
you want to DM me. Surprise me.
Just pop out. Awesome. Thank you for coming. I know it was super last minute. Thank you for bringing your guitar and doing an amazing live performance as well. So
Thank you guys so much for having me.
awesome. Okay. Well, then I think we are going to keep mosey on along to the next one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I don't know why I numbered everything backwards. Just trying to make it difficult on myself. But because I'm mad. But coming in at number 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 is Annika Rose, In My Head.
Oh my God, what a lonely time being here with just me and myself and I and the truth. I got lost tell myself at night like it's a bedtime story in my head, in my head. I make a mess, you get a little bit reckless.
Awesome. Annika Rose, everybody. Can we get a cool little hand of applause? Yes. It's always the amount of like actual good artists in Web3 music is fucking awesome. So some of these people like would not be on our radars or in anybody's radars was it not for this idea of Web3. And I think that's really what's cool about this space is that it's bringing to the light because there's amazing artists everywhere and they just don't get heard for whatever reasons. And we have some theories on that, but Web3 music is bringing some people that are amazing vocalists and artists and bringing them out. And everybody on this list is super, super awesome. So yes. And if you want to find links to any of these artists, we have playlists. We have links to all of their stuff on a Google document that we will share in multiple places. Yes, and in the playlist. So the next one on the artist, I'll go ahead and let Tiffany introduce.
So a little note on the playlist. We will be putting together spin amp playlists for you guys. So if you guys missed any of the songs on any of our episodes, we will be tweeting, posting, sharing all of that. Yeah. And we'll also be sharing all the information about all the artists that actually make it to the top 10. But on to the next one. I'm super excited. Another live individual that can give us a little background on his song. Coming in, who could it be but our quiet co-host on that end of the bench? Coming in coming in at number 5 is Frankie Styles with his song Find Out. Hello, Frankie.
Hi, Tiff. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm pretty excited about all this. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your song?
So this song is me kind of trying to, in a sense, flex my production. I wanted to show myself that I was a better producer than I thought I was. And so instead of using the normal software plugins and such, this is all with hardware. I wanted to kind of go back to the roots of how I learned music, and that kind of shows in this.
And I'll say that it's a banger too. So whenever you first played it for me, it hits on that a bit of electro house kind of style vibe. It's the 128 4 to the floor kind of banger, and it really kind of moves you at maybe like a rave or a festival type of a thing. And I think this is the only like pure EDM song that we have in our top 10, and it's really good. So I can get down to this song. I'm a bit of a raver myself, so this one really kind of hits close to home to me.
It's all hardware.
Yeah. So
Tell us more.
The synth. I use the hardware synth, and then even like the compressors and everything that I used, I ran it through all hardware. So in Avalon for the compressor, the synth was a Mini Brute 2. Except the only thing that wasn't hardware was the vocal, which is a splice vocal. But aside from that, everything I did was hardware.
That is low-key really hardcore. In the EDM sense, house sense, that is, why we call it analog. Woo! No, mad respect. That's not easy.
Thank you.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Without further ado, Frankie Styles on the 5th of the list.
Song. Find Out, and it's available to
No,
mint.
that's awesome.
About to find out.
Hey, bitch. Hey, bitch, you thought I wouldn't find out all the shit you was talking about. Better run when you hear that. Better run when you hear that. I said, hey, bitch, you thought I wouldn't find out all the shit you was talking about. Better run when you hear that. Better run when you hear that. Hey, bitch, you thought I wouldn't find out. 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 Find out.
Again. Woo! Fuck, that makes me want to find out. I want to find out more. I want to find out what you're producing next. We actually had the privilege of hearing some alpha that Frankie Styles is producing next here at the factory, one of the many privileges that you get by being in this space. So stay tuned and find out some more. Dudes, yeah, awesome.
Well, let's give Frankie a warm welcome to Seker Factory DAO.
Woo!
I have a question. Frankie, what's next? What are you working on? When are we going to hear more?
So yeah, I'm working on an album right now. It was supposed to be kind of an album all over the place on purpose called Fragments, and it's slowly just turned into a house album, so I'll just figure a way to continue it being named Fragments. It's going to be all on Web 3 for the first year, and then afterwards I'll push it onto Web 2. But until I start pushing that out, I'm just, bringing Web 2 songs to Web 3. I just did a pop-up drop today on Beats. I just randomly dropped it because I was bored.
What?
I kind of like to do if you know drops. So if you kind of pay attention to my tweets, you'll be like, oh, this man just dropped out a random. Okay, let me go get that real quick. So yeah.
Did you announce it on Lens? Is that where to find you and stuff?
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot on Lens. I'm trying to slowly push to Lens, which is frankiestyles.lens without the two S's like everything else. But yeah, it was on Lens, so Beats on Lens is where I dropped that at. But I also tweeted it out on Twitter, so yeah.
Okay, so you just have to keep a close eye to find out your drops and stuff. Because even with this song, you were so low key about it, but
yeah.
it's such
So
a banger.
this song, I did the same thing, because I was just trying to see who is actually, because all of my other drops before this sold out within a week. It was also with a rollout with it, so I was like, let me see if it's the rollout doing that or if they're just active. And so I think it was 1 p.m. I tweeted out, just dropped a song, here's the link. And I think like a few people got it after that, and then I was like, all right, let's just leave it there and see what happens. And then I was like, all right, I kind of need to start like pushing this and seeing how it goes from there.
Yeah, for sure. And then just because you haven't mentioned it, you can find this mint on Descent or Decent.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so the mint's on decent.xyz. If you go there, you can just type in Frankie Styles, and you'll be able to see all of my drops except for the one that I put on Zora, and then the 2 on Beats. After that, all my drops are through Decent. And then, so yeah, you can just look on there and find this drop. And if you want to buy something on secondary, you can find that as well.
Amazing. Little shout out to Decent. Thank you so much for the little background info.
You're
and
welcome.
Let's move on to number 4.
I'll go ahead and introduce the number 4 spot if you don't mind. We got some history with the number 4 spot. Some actually cool history. It was the first music artist that we reached out to here at the factory. So the Seker DAO has been a kind of multidisciplinary art space ever since we created it. And we intend to keep that going. I think that music really grabs the population's attention, and that's why we really appreciate and love music. And we wanted to get into that space, so we did. And the first time that we did, we reached out to an artist, and the very first artist that responded to us is in our number 4 spot. And they were just so willing and open and cool with the idea of coming all the way out here to Los Angeles, having an entire show for their drop, doing an NFT for charity, and creating a panel that would consist of, David from sound, a few people from Venice Music. This next artist, I don't want to reveal it just yet. Maybe you're starting to figure it out. Works at Reveal and has had a Reveal person on there. And then we did another panel with myself and Levi from Song Camp and TK, and we talked and Eric Spivak moderating, and we talked about kind of the future of music and where this whole thing is heading. So this next artist was like kind of a special one that was awesome, that was like super open and willing to try new things, and I think continues to do so. So I will let Tiff introduce the next artist.
Coming in at number 4 is Taro with the song Poolside.
You're so amazing. You make me feel so comfortable. Dancing in the moonlight, kissing by the poolside. Cherry popsicle stained lips. I wish we could stay like this. Feels like we're teleported to an island, looking ahead from a different horizon. Stars aligning over the Pacific coast. Perfect timing, getting my dopamine dose. When I put mimosas in the morning, living in the moment. Hard to keep my focus with you and your hands on my hips. You're so amazing. You make me feel so comfortable. Dancing in the moonlight, kissing by the poolside.
All right, that was Taro Poolside. Very dreamy, very, ethereal.
I wish it was summer. I'm tired of this cold ass weather in LA.
It's going to be summer soon. If anybody's from LA, you know what we're talking about. This has been a very uncharacteristic Los Angeles. But it's kind of nice if you've been here for a long time to get this difference. So, stay in, get cozy, get under a blanket, watch a movie, that kind of thing. It's nice. So that was Taro. Check her out. I think she also has another drop coming up. Couldn't make it out tonight, but almost did. She recently moved to Los Angeles, and she's been working a lot, and I believe she does have another drop coming. I don't know the specific details on that, but you can follow her on Twitter at Taro Sings. You probably saw it on the prompt. And keep an eye on her. She's definitely an awesome upcoming artist from Nashville, Tennessee.
Taro.
Yeah. So I think let's go ahead and move into our, what is this, number 3. We're getting up there, guys.
Dun dun dun.
This is like the Oscars where you can't know this until we release it. So we have to be very kind of secretive. I know how secretive the Oscars are. Or you can literally go to our Discord and vote. and when you vote, you can see who's going to win. So if you're watching this and you weren't a part of this, come be a part of it. Join the Seker DAO Discord. There's links on our Twitter. There's links on our website. Join our community. The coolest thing is you coming and hanging out and being cool. That's the thing that we like the most. So
You mean this is the Web3 Grammys?
Exactly. Yes, this is the Web3 Grammys.
Grammy 3.
I told you that Frankie, and I didn't say this, but Unice also is a Grammy nominated artist. But
By who?
it turns out that Frankie actually won a Grammy tonight. So a Web3 Grammy was won tonight by Frankie Styles, ladies and gentlemen. And I would actually love to see this grow into something as epic as that. But right now we're kind of on, if you're old enough to remember the TRL vibes, that's kind of what we're doing here.
Okay, low-key, high-key, I voted for the name NFTRL.
We had that in the mix.
And you know what? I'm not mad at the name.
Okay, democracy ruled.
Is it democratic or a dictator decision?
Wow.
To,
Eunice?
we couldn't afford a lawsuit per se.
I don't.
But
is MTV even
NFTRL is pretty immaculate. So I'm gonna need the merch.
Fun little fact, and the audience can correct me. But so when I was sort of feeling out the look and feel for this show, I Googled MTV TRL to just kind of remember what it used to look like, and kind of get the flow of things, like if they put numbers on, if they put info and all that. And then I came across this article that said that they tried to revive it a couple years ago, but they took out the music countdown. So I didn't spend too much time on it, but then what is it?
Therefore,
maybe it's an interview.
Tiffany is the Web3 Carson Daly. Hey!
No. I don't own enough polo shirts to be Carson Daly, nor the charisma.
I've been
Sorry, don't hate me, Carson Daly.
As Web3 Brittany.
I don't know what he's doing nowadays, but I don't want to make an enemy. Anyways, so number 3. Wow, we went off on a tangent. Number 3 is Has Anybody Seen Me by the one and only Sara Phillips.
Woo! Woo! Yes.
I guess I lost it like a wallet on a bus ride home. Read on the internet, it happens all the time, it's chemical. And my friend said it's in my head, yeah, I fucking know. it's always night.
Sarah Phillips, everybody. That was amazing.
So pretty.
Yeah, Sarah Phillips has anybody. Has anybody seen me as the cue card now reveals to me? Awesome. I'm doing so good tonight as the creator and the host of Minted Music Report. I almost introduced this tonight as the Music Minted Report, and I would have and still might. So yeah, it's okay. Another great vocalist. Again, impressed by the amount of awesome vocals that we have in this space. But this next one is going to maybe, if we're lucky enough, join us on Discord. We're going to go ahead and get into their song, and another artist that we've had the privilege of having here at the factory, and I'm just getting word from my producers that she is in fact in the house, everybody. So we'll go ahead and get a voice of the artist themselves. But first, this is an artist that was here in our factory that gave a performance, I believe it was last Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah, last Wednesday. Awesome vocalist, awesome performer. She was amazing, and it was really cool to have her in the space. And without further ado, I believe she is here in Discord. Can you hear us, SOZI?
SOZI!
We're going to go ahead and do a quick little check so we can hear you. At the moment, we cannot.
Oh, you guys can't hear me?
Yes, we got you. All right.
Okay, perfect. How are you guys doing?
Doing fan-fucking-tastic. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you guys for having me on, and I'm so excited that the song was voted top 10. It's very special to me.
Woo! Thank you for hopping in and accommodating with our crazy, super rushed schedule. But
It's
definitely
no problem
wanted
at all.
to bring you in and talk about the song. What was your inspiration? Where did this come from? You know, all of that.
Really. So, Under the Starlights was created originally for a Netflix brief that I got. It was about this like romantic slow dance scene, and I was really inspired to go for it and write a song. And I ended up writing this and recording it in about 4 hours originally. So I created this like quick version to pitch, and I sent it off, and I really thought it was such a beautiful, special song. So I originally recorded this at a way slower tempo, maybe like 10 dB slower than it is now, maybe more. And it was like this very slow, like beautiful ballad. And then a year later, I'm like, I really love this song. I want to revamp it, make it a bit faster, and release it as SOZI. So I decided to go in, reproduce it, re-record my vocals, and that is what it is today. And it's also the first song that I have released 100% on my own in terms of like I recorded it, I wrote it, I mixed it, and yeah, so it was very special to me.
Like as Nathan has mentioned, it was so awesome having you here last Wednesday. I feel like I just talked to you, just saw you, for the meetings NFT LA event where you opened up. How was that experience for you?
Yeah, it was so much fun. The space was beautiful. It felt like an acoustic chamber, lots of reverb, but it was beautiful, and it was such a special experience with the crowd. They were like an intimate audience up close, and I loved sharing the music and doing kind of an acoustic set with everybody.
Yeah, it was definitely, I mean, our space is very much a little concrete box, but we make it work.
Yes.
But no,
I was like, wow, we do not need a lot of reverb in here, that's for sure.
No, that's for sure. What do you have going on next? Do you have any drops coming
Yeah, so
up
exciting.
soon?
Right now, I'm actually in the middle of a drop. And today is actually my release day, so this is perfect for
Heyo.
In Between. In Between just came out today on all social DSP platforms, and Also, I'm minting the NFT, the official NFT for it on Zora. So you guys can find that on my Twitter page pinned up, and I'm very excited. There's a lot of different giveaways I'm doing right now as well. I did a Discord giveaway. I'm doing a Showtime, kind of like a pre-save save giveaway as well now. So one person from there will get the in between official NFT. So I love like giving back and getting people into the community, a part of the community. I've got a Discord giveaways and just like a lot of fun things like that.
That's amazing. Are we going to see you in NFT NYC?
I wanted to go. I'm still kind of unsure if that's gonna happen, and being as it is in the next, I think, 2 weeks, right? I'm a little unsure if that's gonna happen, but I never know. You know, sometimes these things happen spontaneously. But as of now, I haven't planned to go just yet.
Okay, well, we will definitely keep an eye out on your drop and all the awesome things that you're up to. So thank you again for popping in. Thank you for being so accommodating and sharing with us all the backstories and where you're at nowadays. So thank you.
Thank you guys so much for having me. So much love.
SOZI. Okay.
Number
so
2.
without further ado, coming in hot at number 2 is SOZI Under the Starlights.
Under the starlight, cold nights, just want this moment with you. And when the snow falls, time halts, I want this moment with you. We've been falling for far too long, and it's up to us, to us, to us to find a way back to gazing into your eyes, and it feels so right, so right, so right that I'm home again. I wanna stay under the starlights, with you, under the moonlight, cold nights, just want this moment with you. And if the world stops, my heart, I want this moment with you. We've been falling for far too long, and it's up to us, to us, to us to find a way back to gazing into your eyes, and it feels so right, so right, so right that I'm home again. I wanna stay under the starlight. I wanna stay under the starlights, starlights, with you, with you.
All right, that was SOZI Under the Starlight, another beautiful vocalist, super amazing, awesome artist. Catch her potentially at NFT.
She's not sure yet.
Yeah, I guess that potentially at NFT NYC. She'll be there. She'll be there. So go to NFT NYC, and SOZI will be there, and you'll see all of your favorite artists. We just did NFT LA here, and NFT LA week was really, really cool. I almost feel like more artists are probably willing to come to LA than they are to New York. LA is like an epicenter of music, so
Specifically downtown LA.
yeah.
I think we're building something here.
Yeah, downtown LA had so many amazing events, and I was at the first NFT LA, and we were speakers, and this time is when the music industry came around. This was way cooler. There was some music industry last year, but this year was way cooler. There was a lot more happening. It was really, really awesome. Unfortunately, I had to be here, so I couldn't see all of the events happening. Eunice saw all of them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Would you like to tell us about your experience at NFT LA?
It was lit.
it was lit. There we go.
No, it's really cool because honorable mention, Seker Factory is in downtown LA. Super Chief, we know who they are, downtown LA. New players in town, Future Factory in downtown LA. So we're literally building a cultural help. Wow. Cultural help. You can quote me on help.
Cultural hub, cultural home.
Help of NFTs and with special attention to music NFTs in Seker Factory because we know we bust ass in the past tense to build this culture of music and art and generative art, PFPs, anything that creativity brings
That's
forward.
awesome.
But y'all gotta visit downtown LA. Just bring your taser.
In the past, we've busted. In the past, we have busted cultural ass. So that's a new word to me. The past tense of ass is now asked. So yeah, and LA is always been a cultural hub for entertainment, arts. So
We're literally philanthropists of NFTs.
So she's not wrong. Actually, here at the DAO, we care about public goods. So we want to promote people that create art as a public good and experiment with new funding models with their art and ways to think about external value of their art in ways that are not normally marketed in at price. So that is a longer conversation that we're not going to get into tonight. I think what we're going to get into tonight is our number one artist, which is, I would say, my favorite artist on the list. And this is not a biased opinion. This artist is a great vocalist, a great spokesperson for the space, a great lyricist, a storyteller, somebody that uses their talent to produce something that we should all be able to get to. I think this next song, this artist was speaking to a lot of people's hearts in a way that is not, comfortable. It's in a sense of it's real and it's true, and you get this kind of sense of sadness from the song that we can all relate to. I think it's really important with art to have that this kind of this reality to life and this reality to where we are in our existence. So. Does anybody else want to kind of lead into our number one artist?
I think we should just get on with it and announce our number one comes from one of our co-hosts, Eunice, and the song is Prove You Wrong. Surprise, surprise. No. I swear to God.
I swear to God, it's not rigged.
So, a reminder, all of the votes are open to anybody who wants to come in to vote. And I know that this is our first episode and we're just getting traction for the show, but this is what the numbers told us, and Miss Eunice here has the number one spot. And it's a fucking solid song. It is a banger. I still get goosebumps every time I hear it. So, anyways, anything you want to tell us about the song?
No, no, I was blown away when Tiffany told me that Prove You Wrong made #1. I'm super excited. And I was like, Tiffany, no.
No, I can't do this.
No,
Count
but
again.
yeah, count the votes.
Count the emojis.
I feel like Trump. No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, no. This is a surprise for me. No, I'm really excited to present to you Prove You Wrong. I actually wrote this song years ago, and it's been super sweet to find a home for it years later and to have a new audience appreciate this song, because I remember writing this years ago in Lower East Side in New York, and it's one of those songs that I just literally press record and just like went off. Bless you. And like Nathan said, it's literally inhibition to sadness, bad feelings that just like flooded over me. And when I released it through Decent, it was a risk to be like, hey, this is my third mega sad song or whatever. But I really appreciate everyone who voted, and to bring it to attention to as many people as possible, because yeah, as a songwriter, it's like you always want the most people to listen to listen to the song, and like I appreciate that everyone resonates with it. And yeah, thank you so much, Seker Factory. Whoop, whoop. This is family, and I really appreciate y'all.
Awesome. So should we get on with it? Play this
Let's
amazing song.
play. Thank you, guys.
This is Prove You Wrong by YUNICE.
You will never notice the hope that you slaughtered, the energy you take, the love that you stole. You will never notice the hope that you slaughtered, the energy you take, the love that you stomp on. You can never see this, what everyone makes so easy. I could not jump over, but I'm not scared to ask for this. I'm the one who got lost in bliss. I'm the one who will not be missed. You said I needed you more than you're willing to run. You could be right, you could be right. Now let me prove you wrong. The trouble with love is it's fleeting so fast and it's gone. You'd rather be right, but let me prove you wrong. I want you to see it, the room of the darkness, the silence of my grief, the melody of fear. Could you ever sense it? The part of your heart that's gone missing is so glad to be abandoned. But I'm the one who had wanted this. I'm the one who cannot resist. I'm the one who would fight for this. You said trouble with love, it's just fleeting so fast and it's gone. You'd rather be right, you'd rather be right, so let me prove you're wrong.
That was Eunice. Prove me wrong.
Prove you wrong.
You're gonna prove me wrong.
Prove you wrong.
Yes, prove you wrong, but she's also gonna prove me wrong. And that was again awesome. Do you want to like maybe thank the producer on that track because
Yes.
awesomely produced.
I produced this with Jordan Yeager, my low-key ride or die. We did a whole bunch of songs together, including Snow, which is on the blockchain as well. We did a 7-Up commercial. He himself did so many banger tracks, including the Cup song from Pitch Perfect. I was like, you're gonna miss me while I'm gone. Triple platinum producing Jordan Yeager. I'm gonna send this link to you. But thank you guys. I didn't expect this. Thank you for voting. This is only the beginning. There's gonna be so many more episodes where you can vote in for your favorite artist. And I look forward to all of it. And yeah, go LFG Music NFTs, bruh.
Do you want to tell us what you have planned next?
I have so many things planned next, including performing for NFT NYC. I have 2 shows coming up at Webstock, and also this amazing show coming up with Jack Frost, Jade and Violet, Superfest. That's going to be in Arlene's Groceries. So yeah, this whole week's, NFT NYC is going to be jam-packed. I will also release a new NFT between then, so y'all could mint and come join us in NFT NYC. And so I will see you in the East Coast real soon. And yo, thanks again for Seker Factory killing it in the game. Round of applause for us.
Thank you. Super looking forward to it. Again, I'm super excited about NFT NYC. I think I'm extra excited because we don't have to plan anything. I just get to be an attendee. So I'm excited to see you perform. Keep us in the loop for your next drop. Are we going to hear about it soon? Do you have more info?
You know, there's a toss-up between a remix contest for Snow. If you already know, you know. And or a new drop. So we shall see.
Amazing. Well, I think that concludes our first episode of Minted Music Report. Thank you to everybody who tuned in, everybody who nominated, everybody who voted. Thank you to my amazing co-hosts. Our one extra special live performance. That was YADZI. Man, setting the bar kind of high for, in-person performances.
We gotta find out who his ride or die is.
Yeah, yes.
It's me.
Surprise, surprise.
YADZI's speaking about me.
Wrote a whole ass song before he met you. But yeah, thank you so much. And we do have one more special little thing to show you guys, but I'll let my co-hosts say their goodbyes as well.
Yeah, again, thanks everybody for joining us, for voting, for caring about a decentralized curation, a way to promote and expose artists in a way that is less shoulder brushy than you might have experienced in other places. and we intend to keep it that way. We want to make sure that it is always that way, as best as we possibly can. And so moving into this next part, we have an honorable mention. And I think this is just, our first little bit towards doing things, towards making things more accessible and more open. And we want to, in the future, do lists and promote lists of things like, artists under a number of following, or, artists that are new to the space. And we want to also create like a top 10 list, or at least honorable mentions for people that are new to the space as well, and make sure that everybody's getting highlighted and doing the best that we can to expose you, the listener, the investor in Web3 music, to new things. So Tiff, if you want to go ahead and get into our honorable mention.
Let's finish the exit and then.
That's all it
Yeah.
is. Yes. What's the song called? Let's pull it up.
It is called Yo Soy Dios by KASBEEL. And it's an amazing music video as well as a song. So,
KASBEEL,
woo!
if you're out there,
Thank you
we
so
love
much,
your song.
guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Ta da ta ta ta. 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 Yo soy, yo no me creo. Yo soy, yo no me creo. Mi luz es un lucero. Mi luz es un lucero. Yo soy el agua de la fuente, indispensable presente. Y así no le guste a la gente, sigo siendo agua de fuente. Perfección omnipresente y también omnipotente. Mi físico es patente, que se grabe en tu mente. El nombre a mi madre le quedó perfectamente. De igual manera a sus niños descendientes. Tengo vivos solo a 4 ascendientes. Y solo 2 de ellos me quieren grandemente. Que si me preocupa lo que dices, me preocupo mucho más por lo que KASBEEL dice. Se dice que es triste y su cuerpo no viste lo que como bueno tomaste y admitiste. Eso mismo añoras en muy mala hora. Creo que te jodiste, esto ya no se borra. Y lo que admitiste es muy bueno ahora, pero no viste la otra reliquia de obra. Yo soy Dios, yeah, va, yo soy Dios, yeah, va, yo soy Dios, yeah, va, yo soy Dios, yeah. Tengo los datos en puesto completo y todo lo que necesito compuesto. No tengo pérdidas en mi nacimiento. No necesito encarcelamiento. El alma es proceso y lo siento. Mi existencia te causa sufrimiento. Ambos tenemos muy poco tiempo y se desperdicia en puro enjuiciamiento. Y mira, y es que estoy en tu mira. Tanto es el odio que ahora me tiras. Tu alma se limita y poco se agita. Se digita, se dimita, la dejas maldita. La mía es reflejo de lo que no ves, de lo que has visto y no aceptas querer. La Afrodita con todos los elementos y con el mejor rendimiento. Yo soy Dios, yeah, va. 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 Soy estrella, cicatriz y manos frías. El gostite si me guías, se le libre, yo te ayudo si lo pide. Avanzaremos si lo pides, caminamos y decide que no todo lo que pides es lo bueno como dice. Soy estrella, cicatriz y manos frías. El gostite si me guías, se le libre, yo te ayudo si lo pide. Avanzaremos si lo pides, caminamos y decide que no todo lo que pides es lo bueno como dices. Yo soy Dios, yeah, yo soy Dios. 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 Yo soy Dios, yeah, va. Yo soy Dios, yeah, va. Yo soy Dios, yeah, va. Yo soy Dios, yeah, tu imagen, pero sí, yo soy Dios, semejanza. Yo soy Dios, yeah, tu imagen, pero sí, tu semejanza. Yo no soy tu imagen, pero sí. bien, pero sí